Local Beers, West Coast editor for Jam Magazine. We have a real treat. We have two members from the band Buckcherry.
Yeah, what's going on?
So we have Billy and Francis here. So you guys just have a great album that's been released called Roar Like Thunder.
Yes.
And it took you, what, just you said less than a week or so to record that in the studio, Francis?
Yeah, you know, we all the pre-production's done ahead of time. The writing, you know, Stevie and Josh go to Nashville and write with Marty Fredrickson, our producer, and they gave us what they came up with, and then we have time to work out all our parts, and so by the time we head to Nashville into the studio, we already know what we're going to do, and usually it only takes me a couple days. I think Billy just did, you know, all his tracks in 2 days, and you know, we go in there with a purpose, and we know what we're going to do, and the album came out great, you know, and I think it's a lot of times if you overthink stuff, you know, it really shows on the album. This is just a raw rock and roll record.
And what about you, Billy? Now, this was your third album with Buckcherry as well?
I guess kind of 2.5.
2.5? So you and Francis...
I just did little snippets on it.
But you guys almost joined together about the same time? You came on board about the same time?
The two of us?
I was a little bit before.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Close. So.
And now, though, here you guys doing the residency with Scorpions here in Las Vegas. So how exciting is that for you, Francis? I mean, talk about going full circle.
I mean, for me, it is full circle, like you said. I spent over a decade on the road with the Scorpions, so they're all family to me, and also spent many years on the road with Mickey D, who's now playing drums in the Scorpions too. And so it's full circle for me to be able to come back in this capacity and actually play the shows, opening, supporting the Scorpions, which are all family and a large part of my life, actually, you know, and we've toured the world together, so it means the world to me, you know, and you know, to Billy, I'm sure it's the same thing. He can speak for himself, but Scorpions are a legendary band, so it's like
legends.
So they're when you're not growing up, but in your younger days, though, they're one of the bands you listened to a lot, Billy?
Yeah, I was super into the Scorpions,
yeah.
I got into like the early stuff, the Oli Raw stuff, and then when Love Drive came out, I saw them open for Ted Nugent at the Cow Palace. So I've been a long time fan, so this is like a dream come true, really.
Nice. And now, Francis, you were James Cottick's drum tech for 8 years. I was wondering if you wouldn't mind just sharing a quick anecdote about James, maybe just for his memory, something you could share with us.
Yeah, man. You know, James, I have tremendous gratitude for. You know, James brought me into the fold with the Scorpions, and he was like a brother to me. He really was, and you know, I can't say enough about him. Miss him terribly, but James was quintessential. He's the drummer you want. You know, it's like he could sit, and I've seen him sit down with anybody, whether you knew the material or not, and he would just go in there and just hammer it out and nail it, and full of energy, you know, excitement, larger than life, truly was, you know, and again, miss him terribly, but you know, I'm grateful to have had all that time, and we have, luckily, now we have all these recordings that he played on, videos, etc., so we can always remember, you know, the impact that James made.
after you do the residency, you guys have this tour coming up with Michael Monroe, where Buckcherry's going to tour a pretty massive U.S. tour, correct?
That's what's on the books. So we'll see how that goes. We're excited to tour with Michael, and I know that we're going to be doing a UK run with Michael also later. I think the beginning of next year. Yeah. So Michael's a guy that we've been wanting to tour with for a long time. Billy knows a lot of the guys in the band, and so it'll be nice to come together, however it may happen, and it'll just be a full rock and roll party.
Perfect match.
Great. And one last thing too, Francis, you've really paid your dues. I mean, you were a drum tech for several years with James. Any words of encouragement or inspiration to somebody that's thinking that they're not getting anywhere, but if they just stick it out, they can possibly get somewhere? Anything you could say?
It's just persistence, diligence, not giving up, not getting discouraged. Sometimes things don't happen as quickly as you think that you want them to, but you stay in the game. Eventually, your time's going to come as long as you're prepared when that time does come. So just keep doing it. There's no magic pill that you can take to get you where you want to be, but it's just it's here. It's wanting to do it for the right reasons and love the music, and that's about all I can say. Social media has changed the game a lot, and a lot of people are getting opportunities from that too, but that also takes passion if you're going to do it the right way. So it's just about passion and sticking to it.
Sticking to your guys. Gotcha. Well, hey guys, I want to thank you so much for your time, and we wish you great success on your upcoming tour with Michael Monroe, and keep on rocking, and you guys all the best.
All right.
Okay, thank
Thanks,
you.
Mike.
Bye.